All right, Steve, thank you so much. Now I'm here with Chris Johnson, who is with the Discovery Center, and he's got experiments.
Yes.
What in the world are we doing?
Yes, well, what we're going to do, it's Monday, and everybody hates Mondays, so we're going to try to bring some color into our Monday here. This is what we call a rainbow cylinder. So we've got some chemicals inside here. This is just plain water that I've added a chemical to make it that color, and I'm going to add another little chemical here to make it a different color.
And what is this chemical?
This is called sodium hydroxide. Okay. And that's, you know, you guys, that probably doesn't mean anything to anybody, but we're going to put a little bit in there.
Cool.
And you can see it's starting to turn kind of purpley inside there. So we're gonna.
So what's it gonna do with the green downstairs?
Well, down there it's gonna make it all purple, and then we're gonna do. So what I have here, this is the magic right here. Okay. So in here is dry ice, and we all know dry ice. We love dry ice. So what I want you to do, Jacob, just take a couple pieces of dry ice with the tongs, and just drop them inside here. Okay, that'll be good there. Let's put 1 or 2 more pieces in there too. Now sometimes this takes a few seconds to happen, but when it starts working, you'll see, that's good right there. Yeah, when it starts working, you'll see you'll see some interesting things start to happen here. So we've got our little mist coming up here, like dry ice always makes happen. And then, let's see, it's going to go purple. We might even need to put some more in there because I've maybe put a little too much of our sodium hydroxide. There you go. All right, you're on top of it right there. Sure, we can do one more here.
I have 2 here.
I think we're starting to go here. Are we changing colors here?
I have no idea.
Is it you have no idea?
You're the one who's doing it.
I'm the one who's doing it. Okay, in the interest of full disclosure, I am colorblind. So, you know, whatever happens here, we're relying on you to let us know what's going on here. Okay. So, let's see.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Okay, so now we're changing from purple to kind of blue, and then we're going to keep changing here as it goes through. And you can put one more piece in there if you can get another piece out of there.
Do that.
This will happen a little bit faster, and it's going to change. Cool. Yeah, so what's happening is the dry ice has an acid in it, a carbonic acid, which is neutralizing the base of the sodium hydroxide. So this is acids and bases, just like when you make volcanoes at home. And that's making our color change happen. All right. So there's a nice little colorful chemical reaction for our Monday.
That was so cool, Chris. Now we're going to go ahead and toss it over to Steve Myers, who I'm sure has something cool and sciencey over there. All right, Steve and Meredith, thank you so much. I'm here with Chris Johnson, who's with the Discovery Center, and he has brought some experiments for us to do. So, Chris, what is this?
Well, you know, tax day brings a lot of frustration, so what better way to let that out than to set something on fire? So that's what we're going to do right now here. So we've got our alcohol, and I'm just going to put some of that in this little dish here. And, you know, warning to everybody, this will smell a little weird here. So if you'll just light that on fire for me.
You're putting a lot of trust in me.
Go ahead. Let's see what happens. All right, there we go. So we've got our little flame. Now, here's what we're going to do.
It's not a little flame.
We've got a big flame. All right, we're going to spin this around. Watch that light right there. We're going to spin this around, and what do you see happen to the flame? Nothing, right?
No, it's
just go ahead and say nothing, right?
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to blow that. Now what we're going to do to make this more interesting is we're going to put our flame inside this little trash can here. Okay. Okay, which is what we'd like to do with most of our IRS filings too, right? Yeah. So let me get a little bit more alcohol in here, just so we get a nice, nice big visible flame here. Okay. Okay. Now let's reach in there and set that on fire again. There you go. Hey, excellent job right there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is spin this again. Okay. And the way the mesh moves the air around the flame, we get this interesting little effect here. You can see this happening. Oh. Now we have a little fire tornado happening in here. Oh, so right, yeah. And so what happens here? The reason this works is because when we just spin it without anything in there. Blow that out there. Nothing happens because the air is just moving around the flame. Right. When we put the mesh in there, the air now starts to weave in and around the flame, causing it to twist around in that little tornado fashion there. And you know, this is a dangerous concept to talk about because this is how forest fires get really out of hand. Oh. As wind blows through the trees, it pulls those flames up higher, gets the top of your trees on fire, and then we're all in trouble.
So what's going on at the Discovery Center?
The Discovery Center, everything's going on at the Discovery Center. We always have so much fun stuff for everybody to do, but in just about a month from now, on May 17th, we have another one of our After Darks, which are highly popular, and this one's going to be all about music. So definitely come out and check this one out. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a few bands, lots of activities, music-related, that kind of stuff too. And our summer camp registration is open, so if you got kids who are wanting to come to summer camp, get online and register now.
All right. Well, thank you, Chris, so much for bringing all kinds of stuff. Every time you come on, you bring something cool. Now, the schedule says I toss to Kirsch. So Steve nor Meredith should pop up. Kirsch, to you.
That's correct. You can now set the schedule on fire. There you go. All right. Good Monday morning, everyone.